Hello boys and girls, my name is White Rhino PSO, and today we are continuing Morrowind. So, in the last video, we brought the Lost Prophecies back to Nibani Mesa, the wise woman of the Ursulaku Ashlanders, and she decided that she would help us on the path to becoming the Nerevarine. But first, we have to prove that we are actually immune to the Corpus disease by retrieving some items from a place called Kogorun, which was once a Dunmer stronghold that was owned by House Dagoth itself. Right now, we're just finishing up with Valenvarian, a different Dunmer stronghold that we were exploring because I am easily distracted. And for the moment, I think... Man, that is a lot of money. For the moment... You know, I was going to skip on trying to steal this woman's alchemy tools because of how heavy they are, but 4,000 gold for 8 pounds is not that bad of a trade. I don't have much that I can drop at the moment, though, if I need to. I mean, I've got a few books, but other than that... Ah, shit, I forgot. This is probably why I have so little carry weight left, because I'm carrying 20 jugs of booze, each at 3 pounds apiece, so that's 60 pounds all on its own. Alright, so I did... This is fresh off of a save, so... Alright, that's 1. That's 2. Alright, that actually... Maybe because I was standing behind a thing that was blocking her line of sight.
Well, hello.
Jesus. Excuse me, ma'am. I have to go now, and no, I know nothing about your missing alchemy equipment. Alright, so we are headed for Kogorun, which is south and a little bit to the east, despite, I'm pretty sure the directions that we were given in the Ursulaku camp mentioned going southwest from Valenvarian. Yeah, I've been in all of these huts after fighting a whole lot of orcs that... Not entirely sure why they came at me. Can I make it over? You know what? With my belt of flight, I can definitely make it over. I don't want to heal just yet, because I noticed through all of the combat with the orcs at that stronghold that I was using quite a few charges of my healing amulet. Nice. What is that place? It is not on my map. You know, I believe this is video number 70, and I think I'm only about halfway through the main quest, so maybe it would be a good idea if I stopped letting myself get distracted by every dungeon that I come across. That's not going to stop me from taking a moment to try and snipe every enemy that hasn't seen me with my bow and arrow, though. Put that away, because I'm pretty sure you move faster without a weapon drawn. It's a very clear day out in the ash wastes. That's one of those white bugs that doesn't attack people. We have another guar. Oh, shit. Alright. We now have an ash storm. And as you can see, it is already slowing my movement down. There isn't always a whole lot of stuff going on in the wastes. which is not necessarily a bad thing, because... Is that... What the hell is that? Oh, it's one of those things. Nice. Did not get my arrow back. Where am I? Oh, how close am I? Alright, just about straight south from here. And I have a feeling I might need to fly over some mountains in order to actually get to this place. That might be why they had given me directions to go southwest, because going southwest might have led me to one of the Foyada paths that would take me directly to the front. But it looks like we're here already, and there's somebody on the roof. Which, given the reason that we were sent here, I have a feeling that guy might be one of those ash slaves, or some sort of enemy associated with the ash vampires and all that. Give myself another hit with the fatigue amulet. It's hard to hear the music at this moment during ash storms, so it's not necessarily easy to know when you're in combat. Hello, sir. I need my bow and arrow. What the hell? Oh, it's just like a ruined house. Which is nice, because you don't often see that kind of stuff in Morrowind. Or really in a lot of Elder Scrolls games. I know there were quite a few ruined buildings in Skyrim, but that had to do with the whole dragon crisis and everything, so... Oh, hello. Alright. A dreamer who had large wrapped corpus meat, which I am going to eat because it is technically an alchemy ingredient. Alright, let me start off with the domes and the, what I'm pretty sure is the Propylon chamber. Dome of Pollux Eve. Hello, sir. I don't know what you hit me with, but it's not draining my health. Oh, wait, no, it's not draining my stats either. Well, whatever it was, already wore off. Nice, another 6th house amulet. Those are very expensive. And that was a texture that I thought was an item laying on the ground. Ooh, House Dagoth Cup. So, the 3 items we're here to retrieve are some Corpus Weepings, which... Weepings or wrappings? It's that thing that looks kind of like a piece of paper that we actually have a couple of way down in our Balmora house because I thought they might be used for something. And another thing is the House Dagoth Cup. So we are now already 1/3 of the way toward having everything we need from this place, but obviously we are going to explore the whole damn thing if we can. Alright, so definitely want my fatigue back. And what the hell? I just heard this... okay, that is a ghost. What the... why the hell was there a ghost outside? Alright, so anyway, this time I'm going to save before we go into the next dome. Dome of Urso. Oh, Christ. Spirit to 70. Jesus. Let me heal. Okay. Those are... I think they're called Ascended Sleepers. This one's actually named, though, Dagoth Ur, who had another House Dagoth amulet, and given that those are worth 2,000 apiece, you better believe I'm taking them. That's one weird thing about the Elder Scrolls games. Every time that a texture gets placed that is meant to look like somebody was drawing directly on a surface, it looks really out of place. Like this one here, I mean, the ground is sort of a stretched and blurry texture, and then you've got the really sharp contours of whatever the hell this is supposed to look like, this thing here. Same with the Dreamer is awake. Yeah, that looks very oddly drawn. Plus, I don't... Well, I guess on scrolls there's actual words and in books and such, but there's also like an actual in-game language of characters and such. But you only really see those when you're looking at scrolls themselves rather than in the world. Actually, the world has it a bit as well. But it looks like that symbol might be related to this, which may be the symbol for House Dagoth. I'm not actually sure. Alright, so 2 domes down. The Temple of Fae. Let me save my game again. We've got another Ascended Sleeper guy. They are not very good at dodging attacks. But if I didn't have the ability to absorb so much of the magic that's thrown at me, I probably would not be doing as well as I am. Dagoth Ur. Heh. Yeah. In case I didn't show this off when we were in that 6th house shrine, or base, way out by, I think it was Narmok? I actually have a friend who can play Mary Had a Little Lamb on these bells. 5,000 value for 75 weight is not good enough for me. Nothing in this trough. That statue doesn't seem to be doing anything. Anything over in this one? No. It was troughs like these that I found the magic gauntlet of strength that I'm currently wearing. Alright. That's all those outside areas. There might actually be a place up on the roof. So let me go over there, because I know there was a guy up here. Alright, so some more wrapped corpus meat. And there actually is a place up here. The Hall of the Watchful Touch. That's a little strange. And once again, let's save the game. Alright, we've got another of these guys. Alright, and he is now dead. And looks like our stats have not been drained yet. Finally use that healing amulet. How many do I have? I've got 4 6th house amulets now. Alright, looks like I'm currently... What the hell? Some goblets. Tankard. An ebony spear. 5 to 32. 6 to 40. So, if I hadn't found this Daedric spear, then this ebony spear probably would have been a good upgrade. It is 28 pounds for 10,000 gold. I do have the room, so I am going to take it for now. Redware pot. And nothing behind whatever this thing is. I'm not sure... Ooh. Repair tongs. Those, I'm pretty sure... Yes, those can be used like repair hammers. I think they're very low quality. Yeah, quality 0.5. So, let me just bang that out as well as I can. Yeah, that didn't even heal my Daedric spear, you know, a quarter of its life. But my armor skill is also only 20. Am I 4/10 of the way to the next level? 70 spear, Jesus. Excuse me, sir. Alright. Ash zombie. With some delicious ash salts. Alright, nobody on either side. I wonder if these are supposed to be like the arrow slits. Because right around it you can hear, like, the howl from outside. Yeah, that actually kind of makes sense now. I always wondered what those little, these little doors are supposed to lead to. Alright. Another, ash zombie on the floor. The Hall of Fisto. I wonder if that's related to the other door. Yeah, this just loops around now. Oh, hello. Another one of those statues. I can't... Yeah, I can't attack it or anything. Alright, so it looks like the only way out is either back outside or down into the halls of Fisto, which I think is where that other exterior door led to. Alright, it does look like the charge on my enchanted stuff comes back pretty quickly. It's just that when I was fighting those orcs, I was getting into a lot of combat in a very short amount of time. So that's probably why I was down to near half charge on those. Alright, so we are now in the halls of Fisto. And let's explore to the right first. I am trying to be a little bit more cautious now, because a lot of these guys are firing magic. That is probably the exterior door I saw earlier. I can hear something off to the right. It might be one of those corpus afflicted things. Hello, sir. Alright, so, Corpus Weepings times 2. That is one of the other items that we had to collect to prove that we were immune to the Corpus disease. What's in here? Oh, there's another ash something or other. I was gonna say, you coming out or what? Nice. Ooh, hello. Jesus. What did you have on you? Another amulet. That brings me up to 5 of them. And House Dagoth has their own 3-sided worship stones, it looks like. Anything else? Parchment with scrawlings. All cries are waking, whitest white of all white, blackest blacks of all blacks. Shame and sun, sun and shadow. Stronger than gods, brighter than mortals. Only he is awake, only he is alive. He knows the names and the naming. He knows the weight and the waiting. He enters into every star and moon. He shines through their shadows. One shape, one spelling, one wraith, one casting. From darkness he is armed, from light he is warded. He is all things, Drake, Lich, Theoman? On rivers of fire he comes forth, through storms of dreams he rides, with slivers of steel he pierces the heart. All spells, powers, curses broken, the chains are shattered, the scales fall away. I see you with my eye, and all is silence. I wake, I remember, Lord. I'm going to take that with me. Iron Tanto, not very expensive. Anything else over here? Spinning wheel. You can actually find thread and bolts of cloth, but you can't really do anything with them. I think that would have been an interesting aspect of the game, like if they actually had some form of crafting. Just triple checking that they haven't lowered my stats at all. Because having all kinds of junk items in your game is all well and good, but to make the game truly feel realistic, it would be nice to be able to do things with those items. That's the exterior door. I mean, but then again, I was one of those nerds who used to love doing the crafting stuff in World of Warcraft. So, the Hall of Mackie. Get my healing thing and my spear back out and save my game again. Alright. That's weird. Just a very dark area that actually makes it look like they are missing textures. Which they might possibly still be. Alright. This area is a little different from your average stronghold. Oh no. That's one of those more powerful ash guys that I used to think, yeah, it was a better idea to just dodge. Wait a minute. That's not the same ash slave. I remember fighting guys in, I think it was the Illinibi, the 6th house base. I remember fighting guys that were firing magic at me and having a hell of a time with them. The Annotated Annuad. Just a normal book. I have seen that book several times in the past, so I know it's not something special. Some pots. I'll take some hound meat, an expensive shirt. Nothing in the desk itself. What do we have here? Fortify Endurance. That looks like it might be worth picking up. A single shard arrow. That was probably meant to be laying on top of the stool rather than jammed inside of it. Let me go through here first. shit. Alright, that has no effect. So I need to use either silver, spark arrows. You know what? Let me use my shard arrow. That thing nearly killed it in one shot. Let me switch it up to silver. Why did that one seem so much taller than others? Flame Atronak. Alright, I want to go back to my steel arrows so that I can save the better ones for other combat. I heard that. It sounded like another Flame Atronak. Alright, where does this... This leads down. There's a door there and a chamber here. Nothing there. This is kind of an awkward way to make a bridge. I mean, it works, but the way the light shines, unless this is just the way the texture works itself, it kind of doesn't look overly realistic. Alright, that's just a door. I'm gonna save my game again because actual story-related... I don't want that. You know what? Give me some spark arrow. Ah, shit. Yeah, I didn't dodge that one. I dodged directly into it. And he didn't even have any flame salts on him. Damn it. Alright, get me back the not-so-good arrows. Another small chamber that doesn't really have much to it. Oh, I'm surprised that was actually considered a hit. Nice. I have a feeling that I'm actually unwittingly going the way I'm supposed to be going to complete the dungeon, but I'm not going to leave as soon as I get whatever it is I need to. The Dagoth Waterway. You know what? Let me come back to that. Because there's a whole lot more of this place that I want to explore. I did not get close enough to see what that door leads to. Now where does it go? The Vault of Aerode. You know what? That sounds like the kind of place that might be like a sealed off area on its own. What am I using for arrows? The crappy... Oh, hello, sir. Okay. So the Ogrim's dead. Gives me his Daedra heart. Definitely want to heal up and get my stamina back. I got a little bit more time. I can do some more exploring. Hello, sir. Serpentine my way over. That guy actually took quite a bit of health off me. Lower Kogo Rune Key. Nice. And another amulet. That could be useful. 21.6 weight for 320 is not a good ratio. There's a box over... That's kind of interesting. There's a box over here in the corner. But it is not a container, it's an open box, which doesn't really have anything go... Ooh, what's this? Steel greaves. So, nothing terribly useful. And a book about Aedra and Daedra. I don't know what's making those breathing noises. It's another one of those sleeper guys. Oh no, it's a Bone Lord. I did not realize they were going to be mixing undead in with their Ash-related guys. Telvanni Dust Adept Helm. It's not a whole lot of value for the weight. Some money. An Ash statue. Grave Dust. Fortify speed. I don't think I need an Ash... Oh, right. I forgot about this. They make one of those symbols that you see painted on the ground every so often. They made it out of stacks of gold. You know what? I'm just about out of time for this video anyway, so I'm going to save the actual cleaning this up for off camera so that people don't get bored. But anyway, as always, thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.